Love dies, you charmed me. Despite the tragedy of last night, the island is definitely more radiant now that you're here. Because of you, I can get out of my head. I'll break some ethics. I've treated witness for death scream trauma. He started complaining about being able to hear screaming on occasion. We had no idea what the cause was, but he kept happening. Eventually narrowed it down to psychic death screams. What? What the hell is that? When someone dies, they involuntarily emit a death scream and a burst of psychic energy. Normally you can't hear them, but he'd become attuned to them. How?
How?
It's still a mystery. I don't know if we'll ever know. He attributes to the gods' anger, but it's all doom and gloom about us nothing doing enough to please the gods. Well, he attributes to the gods' anger. He's all doom and gloom about us not doing enough to appease the gods. He's saying it's one of those many signs of the end of times. Treatment? What treatment does he take? My strength migraine relief is the only thing that worked. What about during the citizen slaughter ritual at the end of the island? Surely that would have been overwhelming. That's different. The priest conducting the ritual channeled the psychic energy released by the slaughter and the energy for the gods is dissipated away from the island. Does anyone else suffer from them? We had a case on Island 15. A syndicate member killed themselves because they kept hearing them. Now no one else on this island. Not in the way Witness does. I think demons can probably feel them. Every demon we encounter has been attuned to psychic energy. Would this include the demonically possessed?
Strange.
Probably, but I can't say for sure. How would it affect them? I'd imagine a spike in adrenaline. Anything else about Witness?
You've got this wrong.
I've been worried about his mental health.
That's not nice.
He's become secretive and guarded. He's manifesting in standard ways, but multiple appointments with him have been interrupted by phone calls. He won't take call with someone in the room and always steps out to his balcony. Other people have reported the same thing. Who? Architect Carmelia, she's been noticing it several years ago. She's worried that it was slipping into paranoia.
Strange.
Why are you suddenly telling me this? It's been playing on my mind. I've been thinking about it last night, the lunatics we have on this island. Then the heavens sent an angel to come and question me. Thank you, Doctor. You've been invaluable. Remember to hurry back if you need examination or anything. Okay, pervert. Okay. Okay, I guess that's the end of our conversation with Doom Jazz over here. May the cosmos be a mystery. And may you reach the moon. Okay, I'm sure we'll have to talk to him again later. So, yeah, why is his thing broken? We need to figure that out. Why wouldn't he know about it? Until he was summoned by Judge, he never left.
Respawning. Relic obtained.
Fantastic crystallized tear necklace obtained. Rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on others and attempt to pan for them.
Side channel unlocked. Starlight skin obtained.
Symbols of warrior starlight skin obtained. Blades that shimmer in the moonlight when held aloft at the top of a conquered pyramid of sin are highly valued. Okay, what am I looking at? Searching Ghost. Take this first.
Relic obtained.
Splendid pamphlet obtained. A pamphlet about celebratory gardens. They're dedicated to Gregory Complex, a syndicate member responsible for weaving the broken timelines together several sequences ago. His sacrifice will be remembered. What's up? Are you here to take me away? Where?
Where?
Where would I want to take you? To the ritual. Are you a citizen? Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost. Are you still here even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of this island? Why? Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice. I knew the ritual was coming, we all knew, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go find something I'd lost.
Investigator is here.
And what was that? A stone that followed from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. This got no value, I just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I placed in my wedding ring and fell out a few days ago. They were out looking for the stone. Yes, I need the stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, and I needed a few more moments. I became so angry I couldn't find my stone that at least let me see my family one last time. And I was always told death would be painful, but that was a lie. Peaceful, but that was a lie. How do you feel now? The anger is not dissipated. I'm still here, but for some reason I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me? Yeah,
I need to investigate this.
I'll find your stone. I'm an investigator. Thank you. Look around the park between the citizen and the syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost him. I was sat on the bench there. Okay. Yeah, I'll find that for you. What do you want?
That's weird.
This is the end of the syndicate. Thinking out loud, love dies. How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now, off and investigate. Okay. What is the point of that character? He has to be like something.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay. This little guy down here. What are you going to bestow upon me, sir? Why is just your pecs out? The fashion here is strange. To be fair, we have arms statues just floating out of the water. What's up?
You reunite.
Secretary to the architect. You're the famous investigation freak.
Got it.
I don't believe we ever met before.
You reunite.
Secretary to the architect and fairy woman's handler. Born in the marble chambers on island sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose. Fury is new to the syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks. I can't believe in our darkest hour the judge called on you.
Sure.
I understand you're the secretary to architect Carmelia and Lydia's handler during her fairly woman duties.
Pathetic.
Did you manage to deduce that? Glad to be back.
I'm glad to be back.
I'm so glad Judge brought me back.
Business is it of yours?
Be a good freak, get Henry prosecuted, then you can disappear back up to exile.
Sure.
You're convinced it was Henry.
Freak?
Obviously, I can only inspire at your level and think it's pretty clear.
Do you want, freak?
Let's get to business. What do you want, freak? Like, dude, chill.
Time is repulsive.
No mention for grieving for our loss.
Got nothing on me.
Grieving is a sign of weakness. This guy's cocky.
Insufferable.
I said let's get to business. Stop dragging this out. Okay, I don't want to hang out with you, to be honest, but I probably will. Just to see. Okay. Let's go with your ally.
Where?
Where were you last night? I was directing the fairy woman all night. From where? Here in the celebratory gardens.
The investigator is here.
You often work in the gardens.
Bliss.
My work last night didn't require a test, but the gardens are beautiful when the island is ending. Any proof?
Freak.
No, freak. The gardens are covered by logs unlike the HQ.
Crime cannot hide.
Give me your phone, Yuri.
Oh,
I need to verify your location last night. You would have been making calls with this if you were directing Lydia. I'm not under obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Not until I've finished my important work, you don't.
Investigator is here.
I have jurisdiction here. I am the investigator. Judge called on you. Are obliged to assist in my investigation, or I will haul you in front of judge for obstruction. If you do not give me your phone, I will assume that you have something to hide.
Make me laugh.
Fine, whatever. That wasn't hard, was it? Just do what you need to do and bring it back. I just need to use the comms tower to verify the location of calls made from this phone, then you can have it back after the trial. Hey, suspicions. Do you believe Henry did this?
Insufferable.
What an insufferable question. Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody.
Strange.
No suspicions of anyone else.
Insufferable.
The islands are full of schemers, you know that. Want to drop in it, Yuri? Dish the dirt on someone. What?
Who?
Who's got a motive to kill the council, Yuri?
Don't be snide with me.
The killer is the cell waiting to be executed.
Like this.
Let's say he isn't the killer. He is. It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has a motive? Fine, I'll play along. You should investigate Crimson. You gave up that name pretty easily. I've had my suspicions for a while. Why?
Don't be naive.
Something sits wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her from wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's too smug. You're calling her smug?
That's strange.
That seems tenuous.
Investigation freak.
You're the investigation freak. Investigate. Okay. We'll go, the doctor's missing. What do you know about, not the doctor, what do you know about KHX's disappearance? He hasn't been seen for a few days, probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, wasn't he? Isn't a missing syndicate member something of concern for one of the people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island? I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the fairy woman, I can't help it. He's his own man.
Strange.
And no concern or empathy. What do you want from me? I can't care about everybody. It's exhausting. Okay. Tell me about Crimson.
Insufferable.
The traitorous idol.
That's weird.
Traitorous.
What are you talking about?
She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate. You're worried she's got something on you?
To make me laugh.
Has she got a motive for killing the council? She has her own secrets. I'm sure she isn't happy about people knowing.
Insufferable.
She wants to play soldiers again, but we won't accept a new role and wants to run around with a sword and gun fighting demons. If this next island is perfect, there won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing soldier. That's a lot of speculation.
Insufferable.
If you don't like the answer, don't ask the question. Did you see the doctor last night? He said he was in the clinic. Ask him, not me. Okay. Got some time to chat, Yuri?
Do you want freak?
You seem nice to me. You weren't part of the syndicate before I was exiled. Is that a statement or a question? A question. And phrase it like a question.
What the hell?
Get serious. Is that a statement or a question? What's your history with the syndicate?
Worthless.
I was born to a low-ranking syndicate member who's barely footnotes in our history. They say children naturally rebel against their parents. I am evidence. They were content to wallow in obscurity, and now I'm secretary to the architect. How did...
No.
No, thank you. Sorry. I'm not interested in talking to you about myself anymore. Goodbye, freak.
This has been delightful.
Goodbye, Yuri. Our relationship increased. I don't like him. May you see through a million eyes. And may you reach the moon. Hey, creepies. Got some bubbles. these.
Relic obtained.
Island sequence 4, memento obtained. Fourth island sequence, we understand. Communing with the gods, let the alien devils in. They rot our islands and condemn us to failure. We must never speak to them. Some do not obey the law. Alright. Incoming call from Starlight. Oh god, what voice does Akiko have? Love dies. You have the suspect in custody. Are you not necessary? A suspect which escaped your watch and possibly murdered the entire council. Nenorgrito. Maybe the disgraced Grand Marshal can work with the disgraced investigator. Investigator Tassi Nabi Din Agura. We have a suspect that we found the murder weapon. He has a motive and a history. He found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here. Nino Rosito. It might change her voice. Very light voice for Akiko. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the holy seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator. I hope this is as simple as it appears. The suspect is back in the inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation? Devia Putre. Inhibitors are injected in him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the desolation sale on the rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. Bridge across the prison is the South Beach. Goodbye, Ninrosito. Okay. Yeah, I imagine she has a light voice. Huh.
Relic obtained.
Absurd mesh of stones obtained. The stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. This makes wishes for their next life. Citizens don't have a next life. That's kind of messed up. So we kidnap people to make them... Yeah, they said that before, that we kidnap people to make them worship gods or whatever. That's so strange. And they don't give them, like, a next life or something? Brings copper blood crystals. Should I use the machine? Yeah.
Relic obtained.
Lost mountain water obtained. Beautifully clear water once obtained from a whale on an ancient mountain. The mountain was lost millennia ago. The water has never tasted the same since. Okay.
Said Nebula, thank you for your purchase. Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Okay. Dead Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of Paradise Island, be they syndicate or citizen. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following phrase.
Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Well, I guess some of them were refreshed. It's been a while, Lady Love Dies. It's been a while, Lady Love Dies. That damn harmony thing was a mess. Okay. We'll give her the owie voice.
I'm glad to be back.
How about some free drinks? We're not authorized. You know how it is. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murdered last night.
Hey,
No way. We thought something was wrong. We gotta go down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve this case.
How's it feel bringing back on the
I
beat?
was born to investigate.
The Adderlands are no place for an investigator.
We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again.
You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits?
When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection.
Does it actually work?
Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight.
Okay.
It's going to take some time to get the machine rebooted,
Drink.
which is code for buy more drinks.
This island's hot. I'm sure I'll be thirsty.
That's the spirit. We'll keep in touch.
Okay. I've already bought everything from this machine. Okay.
Relic obtained.
Dazzling Obelisk charm obtained. A charm modeled after obelisk found on the Citadel planet in another solar system. Interesting. Use that ladder. Another dusk apartment. Small rooms and some have an ocean view. A terrifying, harrowing view of liquid abyss. A mahjong club meets in one building every week. I'll walk around the side. See what's going on back here. The Deep Factory recruiting now. Huh. Oh, there's an item down there. Oh, my little demon friend's over there too.
Relic obtained.
Grubby skimming runes obtained. An old superstition says that skimming rune stones in the sea is a way to ease the consciousness of your actions. Huh. Hey, buddy. This is a work of art. The integrity of the syndicate is a canvas. A knife is a brush. This is modern art, abstract, formal. Who could say I always hated art? Anyway, gotta run. Okay, buddy. Okay, we got another call. Oh, Crimson. Oh, God. What voice do I give him? He's a goat.
Hello? I was hoping you would come to see me by now, lady.
Hello, Crimson.
You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit.
I wanted to, but I have no idea where you are on this island.
Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup there.
What are you doing in the sewers?
You've been gone for 10 islands. Things change. I'm training secrets for money, and I've got things to tell you for a price. I've got something for Starlight as well, a nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break all those nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret. Get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show you in the AR mode now. We're waiting, but in crystals, I'm not running a charity. Oh, right there you are. Hi.
Crimson acid.
Good.
Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long.
Okay, so we're going like light. Like Akiko, but also light. Akiko will probably change.
Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long.
Acid.
Born in the hospital of our matron goat, England in AD 1002 under the sign of Endless Moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight the Endless Moon in France. She excelled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. Hello, Starlight.
Don't be coy.
We're in dark times. Someone has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the exile back. Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson, but
Ahead, things changed. While you were gone, I was blessed by the gods.
The investigator is here.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised by anything on these islands. 19th Island Demon Invasion. I killed the demonic general. The gods saw fit to bless me.
The hell?
What's the A to B to C with the sewer pad? Tight place to get away from everyone. After I became blessed, Monostrat convinced me that to be the syndicate's idol. Someone for the citizens to look up to. If I pray hard enough and serve the gods best you can, yada yada. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. How's the market and secrets?
Business is business.
On an island full of snakes where everyone's got something to lose and something to gain, business is booming. Look, before we get into secrets, I could tell you that I need to talk about your investigation. Judge brought you back from exile. You have the authority. You can find any truth. Lady, you're in some deep trouble. Not everyone wants to punish the guilty. You're going to want to remove certain players and redefine the shape of syndicate for their own ends. Be careful with the power you got, lady.
Work.
So you want to buy a secret? Well, let's look at the Starlight upgrades. How can I help, lady? Crimson, have you got any upgrades for Starlight?
Thank you.
Get to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers looking for evidence, right? Got an upgrade which will give Starlight the ability to read more of the symbols. Get you into more systems and more evidence.
Booming.
I can do that for 10 blood crystals. Best offer. Spend 10 of your 9 blood crystals. Ooh. I'll come back later. How can I help, lady? Okay. Oh god, there's a lot of evidence I need to ask her about. Okay. Do you think Henry did it?
I have my ways.
Do you? I'm asking you. I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breach the seals? The answer to every question seems to be a hand wave, and he's possessed by a demon. Convenient answers are dangerous. What secrets do you have? Anyone got a motive for last night?
Doing business with you.
Lady, I got lots of secrets to tell. I can give you a lot of different people's motives. I just don't have an opinion about who did it.
Sure.
Who's got a motive then? These all come at price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. I've got something on the Grand Marshal, the Architect, the Doctor, the Happy Couple, and Witness.
Thank you.
Take a pick, but it'll come with your wallet. You're going to make a tiny profit. And you got a point. Any reason why you would kill the council? I'm going to be straight up with you, lady. This island's full of stakes, and I want you to do this from me.
It's business.
I hate what the syndicate has done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. I gloss over the misery with a petty smile. I haven't gotten anything against idols, but this isn't for me. Monostat developed into paranoia. Sorry to speak ill of the dead, he was tightening his grip on us all.
Thank you.
One of the first things to go on the island, next island, is my little emporium. Dictators can't have something peddling secrets, can they? Is that enough to drive you to kill the entire council? No, I didn't do it, but someone did, and they're going to want to shift the blame. That's why I'm being straight with you. Okay. Crimson knows that her secret trading emporium will be shut down on the next island. Monostat was trying to tighten his control. Is her independence enough to make Crimson kill? God, she's got a lot of stuff. Where were you last night? I was here at my hideout waiting for Lydia to pick up. I'm always one of the last to leave the islands. Yuri thinks he's funny by making me wait. I left when Judge summoned someone for the crisis meeting. Cribs says she was at her sewer hideout all night. She was waiting to be picked up by Lydia. She left her hideout just when she was summoned by Judge for a crisis meeting after the murder. Any evidence of that? Then
Got it.
that paints you in a bad light. I can only tell you the truth. If I knew the mass murder was going down, I'd have gotten a way to collaborate my alibi. There weren't any whispers of what was about to happen. Nothing. If Henry didn't do this, whoever did managed to keep it extremely quiet. Am I taking your word on that?
You're in a dark time.
I'm running a business here. If I had something, I'd sell it to you.
The investigator is here.
Yuri's got some things to say about you.
I bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan.
He says you want to be a soldier again. He says you want to be in the marshals.
How'd you two start talking about that?
Oh,
Asking around about motives.
And he thinks that's enough to be my motive? That I'd kill the council just to try to get him to be a marshal?
Are you denying it?
No, it's true, lady. I do really think that's a motive for No, it's true. Lady, do you really think that's a motive for mass murder?
By creating a state of terror, you can make a strong case for it.
Lady, you're letting the snakes get to you. That little plan you cooked up is a hell of a stretch, but there's absolutely no guarantee it would work. If I did do it, you think the marshals would circle the wagons if everyone is a suspect? You can't be a potential murderer joining the marshals.
What if you were working with Akiko?
Then why would she tell you?
That's strange.
I'll let you off since exile has obviously dulled your reasonings. You comment garbage like this again, our arrangement may come to an end.